We are now at the end of the Independence weekend. But are we really independent? Are we dependent? Or are we interdependent? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. And here in the United States, we have just finished celebrating our Independence weekend. And the question that comes to my mind is, do you really want to be completely independent? Is it possible to be completely independent? You know, where do we fit in with best practices for us as individuals, as human beings? Now, once again, there are three different categories here. There's, of course, independence, there's dependence, and there's interdependence. Let's start with dependence. That's an easy one. All right, dependence is, you know, when you're Eli, when you were a little boy, you were completely dependent on mommy and daddy. And everything that you needed, everything that you wanted was either supplied by us or not supplied by us, okay? That's how you got that's why you were dependent. Dependent upon us when we put you in the cars, buckling the baby seatbelt. And, you know, we have a certain amount of dependence, and one of the things that as you mature, as you get older, you're seeking to become more and more independent. You know, back in the day when you were, you know, a young man, not even a young man, before you were a young man, while you were a toddler, while you were a child, everything depended upon us. You wanted to spend time with us. You wanted to have our complete and full attention, and we wanted to give it to you, and we still want to give it to you. Okay, so give me a call, Eli, when you get a chance. But my point is, we have different stages that we all go through, and the first one is dependence, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a learning experience that it's a rite of passage that we go to. And then, once again, you're starting to seek independence. What do we mean by that? Well, right now, you know, when you were young, you wanted to hang around with mommy and daddy. Now, not so much. Now you want to hang around with your friends. You want to hang around with your posse. You want to hang around with the guys that you play basketball with. You want to hang around with girls. Oh, Eli. All right? So, I mean, all of these different factors come into it. And then, of course, you get to the point where, you know, you have a certain independence, you scream for independence. Hey, give me the car keys, Dad. I want to go out, I want to drive, I want to be independent. You know, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my time. You know, give me my space. And we all go through that. And we continue to go through that. It's a fine balance that you have. And then you come to the point where you talk about interdependence. Now, the greatest example of successful interdependence, to my mind, although I haven't been all that successful at it, is marriage, is a partnership, is a union, where person A has certain responsibilities, and person B is dependent upon those, and vice versa, so that you're working together. Just like in a regular household. You know, in the old days, in the, let's say, Leave It to Beaver days, or Father Knows Best days, the 50s, when they would show the typical American family, you would have the man would be out, he'd be working, the wife would be the housewife, taking care of the kids, and you know, so there was a clear division of labor of how things were going to get done. Obviously, we have evolved, thankfully, to a new normal. Oh, there's that expression. We've evolved to a new normal where both parties are contributing in all of the different aspects a lot more. So it's not like, you know, mom's taking care of the kids, and Eli, you do something wrong, and then your mom says, just wait till your father comes home. Uh-oh, that was trouble. Take it from me. Your grandmother used to say that to me about when your grandfather came home, and when he did come home, there was a certain reckoning that had to take place. But now things are different. All right, we spend time. The father, the dad, spends time more time raising the children. The wife spends more time out in the workplace. So there's a certain interdependence that we have. So there's all three. Now, I'm bringing this up because take a look at our present scenario here in the United States. You know, everyone's crying for their independence. Hey, I want to go out, I want to go to the beach, I want to go to a college football game, I want to go see an NBA game, I want to go where there's a crowd of people. You're taking away from my independence. But here's the point. We are dependent upon other people doing the right things and taking care of us. We are interdependent in that we ourselves have to do the right things so that everybody can profit, so that there's it creates sort of a mutual beneficial scenario for everybody. And also that interdependence does one other thing. When you don't have like a specific hierarchy where this one's the boss, this one's second, so on and so forth, but where there's more of a equality interdependence, what you tend to do is you tend to create what's called a mastermind, where you get opinions, equal opinions, from different people, different perspectives, and with these two minds working together, you can take one from column A, one from column B, put them together, and column C will be a unique entity. That's the basics of the mastermind group. So when you put two or more minds together that have sort of an equal say-so, the result is that you're going to benefit a lot more because it creates a third, stronger mind. This is one of the things preached to us by Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich, and it's been proven. I mean, everyone knows when you have a mastermind group, then you're going to get, more ideas. One idea is going to spring, encourage another idea, and that's the way it works. So my point is here, we're celebrating Independence Day, Independence Weekend, but is independence, complete independence, what we really want? Shouldn't we really be looking to have Interdependence Day weekend, where we're all relying on each other equally, working together to get this major issue solved? That should be our particular purpose right here, right now, at this point in history. And because we will never end an independence holiday on a philosophical note, let's go out there, make some fireworks, get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.